This is Paul Gilbert
and Bruce Bouillet
of Racer X, and we're rocking with Marie on NHK Rock Sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've been together about a year and a half as with the lineup we have now with Bruce and me and our drummer Scott Travis and singer Jeff Martin and bassist John Already. Although before that, I met John when I was going to GIT, he was going to BIT, and we started rehearsing, and I don't even remember when that was, back in the dark ages. Yeah, that one was actually kind of frustrating because it took so long to release. We did it in the winter of '86, and it didn't come out until a year later. And
What was that?
there are a lot of things. We had a couple copy tunes on it that we did a David Bowie song called Moon Age Daydream, and we did a Judas Priest song called Heart of a Lion that actually they never released it. It was on a demo tape that Judas Priest did for their Defenders of the Faith album. We called up their publishing company and said we'd like to get permission to use the song Heart of a Lion, and they looked it up and they couldn't find it. They said the song doesn't exist. You know? So we had to call up the guys in Judas Priest and say, please publish your song so we can get permission to use it.
Basically a lot of red tape. Since I've been playing around 7 years, it goes back a lot to like Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen, Michael Schenker. Probably new people nowadays. I really like an unknown guy named Sean Lane.
Definitely Eddie Van Halen was a real big influence. Before that, I was listening to guys like Joe Perry, Ted Nugent, the guys from Heart, or the girls from Heart. Then when Van Halen came out, it just kind of changed everything. I'd seen my uncle was a guitar player, and I'd seen him doing the two-handed stuff that Van Halen was doing. And as soon as I heard it, I knew what he was doing, so I could start practicing it right away. After that, I used to go see Bill Sheehan all the time, and Yngwie was a big influence. First time I heard Yngwie was over the phone. I started sending tapes to Mike Varney, and every time he'd get a tape of a new hot guitar player, he'd play it to me over the phone, and I heard Yngwie, and I just went, man, it's the greatest. So really, that was the first guitar player I heard pick fast. I only was listening to rock guitar players, and most of them were doing hammer-ons and pull-offs. And I hadn't heard guys like Al Di Meola because they were in the jazz or fusion kind of style. And so when I heard Yngwie, I immediately tried to start picking because I really liked the sound of it. And it took me a while because I never thought I would have to.